subscribers, Max18363 here. This is part 37 of my Quake 4 playthrough, narrated as always. So this is the boss fight. It's not straight away, it's around about the 4 or 5 minute mark. The Tower Guardian, and the fight is over with in about 30 seconds. I don't know if I maybe got lucky with just his behaviour, but I found a really good strategy to take him down. Works really well. Are of course a couple of regular strokes and stuff to take down before we get there, a couple of teleporters, but nothing that we haven't already dealt with. There's one bit where there's two berserkers charging at you at the same time. Not this guy here. Machine gun work, if I may say so. And it's in a minute or so. There was two berserkers charge at you at the same time, so that was kind of hair raising, but I got through okay. And then yeah, the Tower Guardian. So the strategy is basically because there are sort of, when you get to the roof of the building, and there's sort of like, I don't think they're buildings as such, but you can kind of do semi-circles round about this building. That's kind of what I do. Run from one end to the other, fire off a dark matter round every time I get there, and makes it pretty straightforward. So if you, hopefully you've been saving up your dark matter rounds, because if you have, then it makes it pretty straightforward. Rockets are pretty effective as well. You can even use the lightning gun and stuff to chip away his health, but I thought that this was the best method. Like I say, I don't know if I was just a little lucky in terms of how he behaved, but I thought it was good. Like I say, you just run in semi-circles. When you get to the end, you fire off a round, run to the other end, fire off a round, run to the other end, fire off a round. Pretty easy. So this is the dual berserker. Kinda shot myself. I really did. When I realised there was two of them, I started furiously backpedaling. They're okay. It's not, I mean, it looks worse than it actually is. The end game boss fight, unfortunately, isn't quite so easy. I did have a bit more difficulty with that, but obviously we'll deal with that when we come to it.
Where the hell did he go? HQ, this is Grizzly
obviously just kind of usual rules, make sure you top up your health and armour before you go up this lift, and this is the boss fight. This is the Tower Guardian. See how easy that was? That was maybe, what, 30 seconds or something? I think I kind of got lucky because when he first enters into this area, he always parks himself down onto the middle of the area, just like that, and he'll stay there for, I think it is a set amount of time that he stays there, and I think this is maybe how I caught him out. Because by the time he actually got airborne, by the time he actually decided to jump up, I'd already chipped away more than half of his health. And I hit him in the mush with another dark matter round, and it was just a case of pumping some rockets into him to finish him off. So that was really quite straightforward.
The core security station is finally deactivated. I won't bother asking what took you so long. Quickly make your way to the core teleporter.
Strauss is as cheerful as ever. So we're kind of, I suppose you could say the next level is kind of on the approach to the final showdown. There's 2 levels to go after this. There's the Nexus core, which, as they just said there, this is kind of like where their main teleporter and stuff is. And then after that we're on to the Nexus, which is the very heart of the strogg machine, I suppose you could say. The heart of the communications, the heart of everything. That's where their leader is, the Macron. We have our final showdown there. And the Nexus core, quite a big level.
He's dead. Barrister's dead. I told him not to go through. HQ, we have a Marine down at the core teleporter. Perhaps you should have listened to me rather than trying to play the hero. He just wanted to get in there and battle the strogg. That proved to be a mistake, didn't it? Kane, ignore the unfortunate soul laying dead on the ground. Because of your strogg physiology, you will be able to use the teleporter. Go now, it's on the way into the core, and that houses the Nexus.
So the Nexus core is quite a big level, so that'll be in 2 parts. And then the Nexus, and then that's it. So, see you next time. Take it easy.